live. What's going on, everybody? It's a special edition of the Monday Midsole. We can call it the Tuesday Toe Box. We can roll with that. Whatever it is, we're happy to be here. I got my voice back. Dan is here. I don't have a purse, but I'm repping the UN. We got a great show. Special young lady, very special guest, Miss Cassidy.
Hey.
So
hey,
before we
ladies,
jump into that, y'all. My bad. So before we jump into that, Kev will obviously take care of the interview. I'll introduce myself. It's Maally-Mar, a.k.a. I done copped another one, a.k.a. Oops, I bought it again. I'm going to pass it off to the Mr. Marcus of the nursing home. Woo, woo.
What's good? Coming to you from Shady Hill Nursing Home. It's your boy Polos and Jays, a.k.a. OG Jay Walker. I'm going to pass it off to my boy, Danny Dan.
What it do, y'all? My name is Daniel, one-legged lister in the house. Your one-legged friend, maybe your only one-legged friend, but I'm glad to be it. Pass it on.
What up? It's your boy Buckeye City Soul, Kev, whatever. Awesome seeing most of y'all at SneakerCon. We're gonna get into that later. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our guest today. Our guest Cassidy from Chicks and Kicks, the editor there. How you doing?
Hey, I'm glad to be here. I'm Cassidy Edwards. I'm representing for H-Town today, where we like our music screwed and chopped.
H-Town!
And happy to be here.
Yeah, that slower down. Well, thanks for carving some time out of your day. And I'm sorry about yesterday. You know, we wanted to roll with the whole crew, so we decided to push it to Tuesday. So thank you for adjusting your schedule and coming and spending time with us. But
yes, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
What we're gonna do is gonna jump right into the first question, the softball, to get you all acclimated, because we know you're a little nervous out there. What's your favorite shoe, and what got you into sneakers?
Okay, so the infamous question. Well, I really have three answers to that question. So, okay. You have the shoe that kind of like lights the flame in you, that gets you started. So that would be a Jordan 5. That was back when I was in high school. So it was like around 2000. I'm showing my age, but
I'm older.
It took.
Marcus is older.
Oh, okay. Leave him alone.
Thank you.
But it's
defender.
Always.
Yeah. It took a lot to get that shoe, so it was like very valuable to me at the time. Now the second part to that question. If you would have asked me last year, I could narrow it down to a Jordan 12 or an Air Max 90. But this year, I can definitely say that my favorite shoe that I have right here is my Nike Atmos, my Air Max 1.
Oh, there you go.
And I got it in March, which is my birthday month, so it's special.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a nice pair to grab. You didn't get the threes? No threes? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. So you didn't get the threes to go with it?
No, I just got the Air Max, and that was like a pretty penny, and I don't like paying over retail, so that was special.
Right.
All right. So
yeah,
the 5 is what got you into actually, liking shoes and things like that. Which 5 was it? Like, was it something that like you didn't know you were gonna get it, or is it something that you always wanted, or you just said, fuck it, I'm going with the 5?
Yeah, it was basically because like in middle school, we'll rewind just a little bit. Like in middle school, I was very awkward. Like I didn't really fit in anywhere. Everyone, in school there's a lot of cliques, obviously. So I kind of I didn't go to school like where I grew up in my hood, but I took a liking to like street art and graffiti, and so I made friends obviously with like the skateboarders. Okay. So the go-to shoe then was Vans, and that was easily attainable because it was, my parents would get it for me, and a Converse. So that really like introduced me into shoes. But then as my taste changed, like in music and things of that sort, then it kind of, I started listening to Screw, and I really got into like the Houston culture, and started hanging around people like in my hood. Then Jordans was it. Like that was the thing. Like that's what you wanted to wear when you walked into school. And so in high school we wore uniforms, so like you couldn't really do much with anything. Like your shoes were your focal point. kicks, I mean, that was a universal language. Like you didn't have to say anything. You just walk in the door and people already knew you were fresh. So like you wanted to be that. At that 5, I basically went to the Galleria, which is like the big mall here, waited really early in the damn morning, for Foot Locker to open because I had to get that shoe before I got to school. Then I rode the metro back to school and I had it before everybody. So everyone was like, oh my God. And I was like, I'm the shit right now. Yeah, so that kind of like got it started, you know, for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. I remember kids coming in back in the 90s because they were releasing during school then. And they would come into school and they'd be like, oh man, you already got them all. And then everybody would race out of school afterwards to try to get them. But you could get them back then. And then it went through that little downward period where you couldn't get anything. And now it's back to where it used to be, where you can go grab it. So, I mean, it's definitely dope right now. But like, there's a lot of different types of sneakerheads. I mean, you have people that they're just collectors. You have people that just wear things. You have people that don't wear them at all, or you just have people that just like shoes. Like, what would you consider yourself, like your sneaker headness, I guess?
Like for lack of a better
term. Yeah.
Okay, so I would say like I'm in the middle. Like, and I understand where people come from, where they've collected a lot, and where they've had to like start from scratch. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I like to wear my shoes, and you know, I'm a mother, so like I need to be comfortable. Like I want to wear them, I want to look cute in them, but I also want to be comfortable. So I have an appreciation for like, you know how they re-release sneakers, and I know a lot of people are like, how many sneakers can you really keep going? Keep releasing, but I don't mind that, because when I was younger and I was in high school, I had my son in high school, so I was a single mom. It was hard for me to get the shoes that I wanted because my priority wouldn't let me do that. So for them to, you know, re-release years down the line, it gives me a chance or an opportunity to get a shoe that I didn't get before. Modified, obviously, because it's not going to be like the original, but it still gives me some of that nostalgia. It still lets me say, hey, I can add this shoe to my collection. So I mean, I like to wear my shoes. I don't put them to the side.
Okay. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with any way that you participate within, and I call it a culture, but you know, some people will argue, and I'm going to ask you a question about that. But I mean, any way you participate, I mean, if you're, you know, at events, or, you know, you connect with other people and we discuss that, and we all, you know, we connect on that same wavelength. I mean, we're all sneakerheads, or whatever you want to call it, whatever term is. But kind of getting back to what I was talking about, some people don't look at, you know, this as a culture. I do. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that this is a culture? Do you think that it's just a hobby? Or
I think it's definitely, to me, it's definitely a culture, because it embodies like so much. Like you have the people that are, you know, just getting shoes and they're doing it in the negative way. They're getting the shoes to like resell them for $5 million or whatever. And they're really saturating the culture with that shit you don't like Pino says, you know, whatever.
That shit I don't like.
Yeah. But you know, taking that out of the equation, like it really is a culture. Like, especially being a female, you know, I'm able to connect with so many other lady sneaker lovers. And, you know, we're at the end of the day, we're empowering each other to have a respect for the art and, you know, a passion for the sneakers, because to me, a sneaker is art. You know, it's a creation. It starts from a drawing, like it's special. So, and you tie moments to those shoes, like it's nostalgia for me, like a lot of the shoes. So I think it's a culture that is going to keep evolving as the generation goes, especially with social media. So I would definitely say it's a cultural thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, all that, you know, with your previous and your foundation with sneakers, what brought you to, you know, how'd you connect with Chicks and Kicks? And can you kind of tell us about Chicks and Kicks as far as, you know, like how it started and what it's about and things like that?
Okay. So Chicks and Kicks, as you can see, we're better known as CNKDaily. So we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. And
everybody go follow.
Yeah, go follow
Check it
CNKDaily. All the ladies, all the fellas, like everyone can benefit from that dope site for real. But I would say that we are a group of ladies that really champions sneaker culture and like what's it about. I came on this year, and you know, this is one of the good things about social media because it connects you with everybody. So that's how I ended up finding them. You know, so I really liked the look. I really liked what they represented. And so I reached out to them and was able to get on as an editor to write for them. And what we do is we have created a platform to promote sneaker culture and sneaker style for the ladies. We also promote positive images of women, entrepreneurship, chickspiration, which is like, you got to have some motivation in there, like how Lester always has like the quotes. I love those. Instagram. But we just want to cultivate like a really positive way to engage with other people. And we also want the fellas to check it out too, because I mean, let's say you have a girl and you don't know what to get her, or you really want a female perspective of a dope shoe. You can easily go to our site and you can see like what we think is hot. You know, we promote like all the new releases that are coming out for that week. We do sneaker diaries and sneaker stories for the ladies to kind of let you know how you can style your shoe. So it's much more than just the shoe, but it's definitely all about sneaker culture. Yeah.
Okay. So is there like a blog or a website? And then, I mean, I know I've seen you guys on Instagram and I definitely follow, but is there like is there another way for people to reach out to you or kind of check into your content?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. So the website, it's www.cnkdaily.com.
Everybody, don't go there now, just later. Okay. So, I mean, you know, with all that and with everything that entails, I know that Nike they're trying to expand their horizons as far as with, you know, trying to cater to women a little bit more. I know we're getting a foam posit, I believe. Now the foam posit, I mean, I guess it's the thought that counts. The shoe doesn't look that good at all.
Looks like diarrhea.
It does. It does.
It kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle.
It looks like a blown up Earth. I mean, it's bad. But I mean, I guess, I mean, when you think it's a step in the right direction, what are your thoughts on other brands? I mean, just trying to, you know, do things like that. And do you target like stories and things like that after people doing that?
Yeah, we definitely target what we think a brand is doing as far as performance. Like, for example, you know, last month school got out and they had a teacher appreciation week. So on CNKDaily, we dropped a mid-year grade pretty much for all of the big brands. So we graded their performance, I guess you could say. So there was Nike, Adidas, Puma, Reebok, New Balance, and then we added filling pieces. So I would say Nike has always.
What about Under Armour?
Yeah, sorry about that.
As long as you want to take the test, even if you ain't study, you still take the test.
Very true.
Right. So we had so I mean, Nike's always been, I feel like, on top of their game when they're diversifying their products. So they've done a lot with all their campaigns, regardless if it's women. You know, their equality campaign, I loved it. You know, they're of course they're consistent with the Be True. They have the Nike Plus line for women, you know, expanded sizing, which I think is great, you know, as well. So they're really trying to step it up for the ladies. And then also Adidas is doing their thing. Reebok, I feel like, is really trying to market for the female consumer. I mean, I love Tiana Taylor, and of course her Reebok, the 5411 campaign was lit. Like,
yeah, dudes are trying to get those. those
yeah, like
I was one of them.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that they're trying to market more to us. I mean, we're an overlooked demographic. I mean, it's just been that way. And Nike, you know, the foam posit, I mean, it is ugly, but like, you know, they're taking baby steps. So if they get it right, then it'll work out good for them, you know, and us.
Okay, so working with a social media avenue, how do you feel that social media, like how do they control, or how do they have a part in what goes on in the culture? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, social media plays a big part in influence nowadays. So you can see, for example, I think social media, period, YouTube, Instagram, especially Twitter, to the people. So, you know, if you take away all that, people that have, you know, they're not going to have the same opportunities as they would nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you have a pretty good following, brands are going to reach out to you. They're going to want to work with you. They're going to want to collab. And that's the opportunity to, you know, voice, to have your voice heard. And these, you know, some of these brands are having women, you know, come in as creative design, and you know, that makes our voice heard too. So I think that it's a good thing. I mean, social media always has trolls, which is stupid, but I think all in all, it's good. You know, you're connecting with people, you're able to collab with brands. If you, like, for example, if I want to see something, I know I can go to somebody's page and find what I'm looking for. Like, if I want to see some fly ass New Balance, I can go to Ryan Swanger's page. Shout out Ryan Swanger.
What up?
You know, and
old swang.
swing to the left. But I can go to his page and I can find it. Or
still talking New Balance.
Yeah, and or if you want to see some good sneaker style, you can come to CNK's page and you can see all that. So it's really connecting with people and, you know, more visibility. That's what it's about.
Okay, and I'm checking your Instagram out right now, and who takes all these pictures? These pictures are crazy. I mean, they're
which it depends. Like the pictures that I post, it depends. Some of the pictures are mine, and then some of them, you know, some of them are ones that I've curated, and then other ones are, you know, they're from around social media, or they're original content from the brand. Like, I mean, that you can get from the brand sites or whatever. It just kind of depends on which picture you're talking about.
Like, can the regular person be a part of CNK, or can they have input or chop it up with you guys, or is there a way to do that?
Yeah, like
Yeah. But go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, we welcome everybody to, you know, to come and give us feedback and tell us what you think of the shoes. Like, tell us what your opinions are of different brands, and like what's the new. We like engaging with people, and that's one thing that I liked about y'all, because you actually engage with the people that follow you. You're not just like, okay, you know, move it along. You actually talk to people. Marcus, we had a conversation back and forth, and that's kind of how I connected with him, you know, about sneaker culture, period. So, you know, we welcome everybody to come and leave us a comment, drop us a DM, you know, sign up for our newsletter, because you know, we'll love your inbox all day long, twice a week. So that's important. And yeah, so we definitely want to create that platform of engagement with everybody.
All right, so we're gonna see you guys at any sneaker cons or any conventions or anything soon, or?
Yes, I'll definitely be at the H-Town Sneaker Summit, which is at the end of next month. And then also there's the Dallas Sneaker Con.
That's something that Marcus won't be at.
But and then the Dallas, you know, Sneaker Con I know is next month too. And there's a Kickspo event that we'll actually be doing a panel at.
Okay. Now, last week we had Kixie Jixie on, and she's got mad knowledge. I mean, knowledge for days and kicks for days, and it's bananas. And she was talking about how, you know, women didn't have, you know, their own, you know, actual signature shoe, other than I think she has Cheryl Swoops. What are your thoughts on that? And if you could pick one female to have their own shoe, you know, who would you put, you know, right there? Like who would you want to be the first one since Swoops? I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree with her about Serena, but yeah, I mean, I love her too, but I mean, she made a really good point about the females that need a shoe. Like, I think that we need to be recognized on that level as well. And it would put us up on Front Street a little bit more. But it would need to be done right. You know, it can't just be something that's, you know, thrown together or not marketed correctly either. So, but that's what we're kind of looking for. And that's a good question about who I would want on there.
I think Serena
go
Williams.
Serena too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's the most dominant. I mean,
yeah, when I think of like dominant players like in the sports arena, I would agree with her. You know.
So I know you're a mom. So I mean, you know, how do you go about getting your shoes? I mean, is it like, all right, you know, I like shoes, but I got these kids and I got to make sure that they got what are they into sneakers or?
Yes, so that's the problem because they are. so I mean, like, I'm a mom, so like I said, comfort is key for me. So if I'm running around with my kids, like, I need to be comfortable, and I've leaned more on the Ultra Boost, you know, because it gets me. It's like a lifestyle shoe, but it's also like you're walking on clouds. So I just it's the most comfortable all day long. But my kids like shoes too, and even when I try not to, you know, put that seed in them, it just happens to flow that way. My son's a teenager, so he's way into kicks. Like, he wants everything, and he has a grown man foot. So that can be challenging. We both want, you know.
That's hitting in pockets.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. So he's not in GS sizes. No.
I got one of those too, so I definitely feel your pain, especially around Christmas when he wants 11s and I want 11s, and it's
we want the same.
Gotta get 2 pairs, one way or the other. But I mean, before I open up to the guys, see if they have any additional questions, your favorite brand. If you had to pick a brand, which shoe brand is the best to you?
Nike. Like,
there it is.
Across the board. Yeah.
There it is. Fellas, any additionals?
I know the chat is talking about her voice. They talking about they love her voice. Yeah, this is the wrong show. We talking about sneakers, okay?
Oh, what? Man. It's not 9 o'clock. It's not past 9 o'clock yet.
Yeah, we still PG right now.
This country ass, no.
That's that H-Town swing. They don't know nothing about that.
No.
They're not used to that. You know, they used to, everybody we've been talking to been on the East Coast. They're not used to that, so.
Oh, yeah. Let me grab my purple Sprite real quick.
Right.
Mom, just kidding.
Got that purple drink.
No,
she said, don't call him on me. I'm just joking.
It'd be really cool if you made it to SneakerCon LA, because I think that everybody should make it to SneakerCon LA. You should go ahead and book the tickets to SneakerCon LA.
I'm getting my tickets in a couple of weeks. I mean,
you a lie? You a lie?
Watch. I will send y'all the email and everything once I get my tickets.
We don't believe you. We need more people.
I'm in there like swimwear. Trust me.
Oh, no, I don't see it. But anyway.
All right. Can we bet a pair of shoes on it?
No. You know how much that shit costs to go there? How about you just buy the ticket?
I'm gonna buy the ticket.
No.
2 weeks.
I bet you a pair of shoes you won't come.
Oh, you want to bet Maul? I mean, we bet Maul?
You a pair of shoes. Yep. I bet you a pair of your shoes you won't come.
Y'all all heard it here first. Y'all all heard it here first.
You heard it. You didn't hear it.
All right. Run it back. Maybe
I like
play
that,
Memorex.
I heard that.
Yeah, he got you.
You like that, right?
You can give me one of them pairs that's sitting by your door. I know you got a few pairs sitting by the door right now.
People are making fun of the way I'm drinking my Coke. Just let me drink my Coke. I've been missing it. Anyway, because apparently Chicago.
All right, well, Dan, to that point,
Coke
man, if you do go to LA, you're gonna need to bring your own damn Coca-Cola. All right.
Apparently, that and sweet tea. Ain't good.
You're gonna have to.
It's driving me nuts.
Uh-oh.
Anyhow,
We have Coke. No, we have Pepsi. Oh.
You're kind of coming in and out, Maul. I drink water because of that. I drink water because of that. Maul. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry for interrupting, Marcus. It's your time. It's your turn.
Of course, Marcus hits the exit button. He's coming back. He's coming back. Breathe life. Life alert.
It should be right now.
My bad. Y'all know I got this janky ass internet.
Man, hit the button. The life alert. I've fallen.
All right. So we go into the weekly pickups, the weekly cops. What did you buy? What did you get? I know y'all fellas came back from SneakerCon with some heat. I know y'all did. Damn, it's quiet. I guess not. Well, I had to pick up today. I picked up the wing ones, and I know I'm a few weeks late, Dan. I don't need to hear your shit. I know it, but I went on ahead and copped these today. The fellas didn't want me. I wanted some Atmos, but the fellas didn't want me to get them.
I did. I told you to get the Atmos.
Yeah.
I mean, I wear the ones, but that's just me.
I think it was a little hate.
Yeah. Everybody, I mean, like me and Ma both got those wings. The wing. What number did you get, Paula?
3,765. Nothing special.
What?
3,765.
Okay. So, yeah, but I feel like the wings are just, I mean, like, they're out there. Maybe it's because I have them. Maybe if I didn't get them, they were salty. And maybe that's why I feel that way about the Atmos, because I can't find them for less than $400, and I don't want to pay
They drop
plus.
They dropping.
No, they're not. They're not even close to dropping.
They were 600 at one point. Now they're like 450, 460. They're dropping.
Hey, Pino says that's his favorite number, that you should hook him up with those shoes.
Thanks, Pino, but no thanks.
All right, so we grab my cops. All right, so cop number one. Bam. South Beach 9. Smells like cigarette smoke, and I'm gonna talk about this right now while I've got everybody here and everybody can hear me. 3,765. Was that the number?
Why is it?
3,765, yeah.
Yep, that's Pino's favorite number, he says. So anyway, I ordered these from StockX, right? South Beach 9s. Beautiful shoe. I pull them, I open up the box, and the smell of cigarette smoke punches me square in the mouth. Like, now, I'm an ex-smoker, so maybe I'm a little more sensitive to it, and maybe the guy who did the checking was a smoker, so he wasn't as sensitive to it as I am.
Hell, maybe he did it.
Right, maybe he was just smoked a whole pack of Newports with these like right by his face. Like, I don't get it. So anyway, they made it to my house and smell like cigarettes. Now I've washed the insole out. I've let them sit out for a while. And, I use the Rejuvenator stuff behind me. Right, so this thing right here, I use that and spray the insoles down and the inside of the shoe. I use that stuff right there. Where is that? Right there. And clean the whole inside of the shoe and the outside of the shoe. And it's significantly better. It cut the smell of cigarette smoke down in half. But what do y'all do? If y'all get these and they smell like smoke, do you keep them or do you return them?
First of all, how good was the price?
You need to spray the Rejuvenator deodorizer joint in there.
Well,
how good was the price? Is it a deal that you can't find any?
Good enough. Yeah. Not good enough.
This the man walks around with a Louis Vuitton Merce, so we're not gonna even listen to his opinion.
First of all, it wasn't mine. Second of all, that shit was Louis though. Third of all, I told you, if you watch the video, Marcus, that I copped a pair of those South Beach 9s and I sent them back because they smelled like cigarettes. Absolutely would send them back.
So
peace.
Yeah.
I don't play that.
But that's the story behind these. But I kept them because I wanted them that bad. All right, and then I got these. These are the Duckman 9s. And those are the 2 9s that I really wanted besides the Big Bang. Return this, not DS to me. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm already going to wear them. I don't give a shit. I've already worn them, actually.
Oh, I still send them back.
And I cut the tag off. And no, I don't. Salvination. We don't use their products, but I did use some Rejuvenator stuff, and it worked out really well. But I got these are Dunkman 9s. I got these from Shoe Life 81, and these are them, and they're dope. Meh. All right, Kev.
Oh, just nothing crazy. I only had one pickup. My LeBron 14 IDs came in, hardwood classic colorway. I'm gonna try to do every LeBron from now on out within a hardwood classic. I just like that classic blue from the Cavs back in the day when I was growing up. Even though I was a Bulls fan, I thought it was a sick colorway. So that's all I got. So, who next?
That'd be Mr. Molly Mall. What'd you pick up?
Oh, me? My turn? All right. Let's see. Hold up. No goodies from SneakerCon, although I saw a couple maybes, but unfortunately I didn't really have the space to bring anything back with me. But let's see. I got these. The Barons.
Ew.
Right. Right.
My pair looks dope. I don't know what the hell you're saying. This suede is on money. And
look like they need some lotion.
Yeah.
Oh, hush up, fool. The black gray pattern on the patent leather looks money as hell. So, I'm happy. I'll keep a hold of them for a little while. And my second pickup were these. These are the Curry 3.0s. These were the special ones, the Chef Currys. And after Aisha Curry's book, The Season Life.
He went from ashy to trashy.
Oh, that's cool.
Please, hush your mouth.
No, that's cool. I think that's cool.
No, it's not.
That he's got something dedicated to his wife on the bottom of the shoe. Like, that's dope.
Only Curry is good as a seasoning.
Well, and then little unboxing here from StockX. This is the accidental purchase of the year, I guess, right?
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God, yeah.
Here we go with this mother.
Look at this.
So come and get your money, little duffel bag boy. Danny done took. You know what these are?
I know what they are. But I don't know.
Bam.
Wait, what the?
Yeah, you're mad. You're mad stalling out, Mom.
The blue. Oh, come on. I ain't gonna kill my momentum. Well, if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Go, Just Don's. My Papa Smurfs. Bam.
Now you're coming in like somebody. Now you're coming in like somebody videoed you on the TV.
Somebody whoop whoop.
But yeah, so Maul, yeah, it's a blue pixel. Maul caught the blue pixel accidentally from.
He caught the Nintendo game.
He got some blue Nintendo game. Yeah,
he got the blue ghost from Pac-Man.
Who accidentally cops blue Dons? Who does that?
Only Maul.
Only Maul. That would be devastating to me in my bank account and the food my children like to eat. Can't hide money.
I would be homeless.
See the way my bank account works, because I got a checking and a savings, and then I got a credit card.
Oh man.
All right. So
what about Cassidy? Did we skip Cassidy?
Oh,
got any?
We did.
Pickups?
Yeah.
Cass.
Okay. So I have to follow that? I mean, come on now. Okay.
Molly should always go
that.
Always.
Okay, so I was light, my kids do have to eat, yes. So I just picked up like a nice little summer shoe, gave me some nostalgia. I got the triple white up-tempos.
All right. Those are dope.
They look really cute on girls' feet too. So
some girls.
Well, most girls. Well, me. They look cute on my feet.
Some girls got ankles like tree trunks, but we won't say any names.
Got them. So you ain't got calf and feet. That's it.
Stop it, Kevin.
So looks like Marcus, you got
All right, so let me get
Cass, did you show your other pickup? Did you show both of them?
Oh no, I got the gold Air Max 95s. They're downstairs. I mean, I didn't go get those, but I got those. They're kind of. I mean, I'm a little late on those, so.
Something like, you know.
Yeah, like some like Kixie said, some little snacks. Yeah.
Oh man, all my shoes are
snacks. Snacks. I love that.
I like that laugh, Molly.
I ain't even got snacks. I just got leftovers.
Oh man, I ain't got snacks. I got smells.
All right, so we're gonna jump to the weekly releases. What's coming out? What's on the calendar? Looks like today one of the Air Jordan 1 swooshless came out, ice blue. It's kind of dope. I didn't even know it, but no, that's kind of dope, man.
No, it's not.
It don't matter. We know you don't like baby blue, so I can care less your thoughts about it. And then you got one of those special forces or special field Air Force Ones. One of the mids.
I like those.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fly too.
I like the highs.
I think that's kind of dope. And let's see what else we got. We got some Adidas Ultra Boost. The coral bleaching. That was not too bad either.
Yeah, I like those.
They all look the same though, man. I mean,
but I like those because they have like, it's like they're using like recycle whatever. What is it?
Plastic from the ocean.
Materials from
the parlay.
Oh, that's cool.
The only problem is it's like you have one
it's like
white Ultra Boost, and that's all you really need. I mean,
no, but they all have a slightly different look. Like this one here, this one.
That's the women's boost.
It's still dope, regardless.
Cool.
He don't care. He's wearing.
I got some women's shoes in there, some Jordans.
Dan is anti-girls, by the way, Cassidy.
You got some.
Only
you got some Louis Vuitton.
Only mom rocking high heels.
I am anti-guys.
Nah, man, I had gladiators on, dog.
Then we got the foam posit raccoon hairs.
Oh.
Not feeling that at all.
Oh shit!
And we got a couple of Adidas EQTs, and we got the Chutney 13s coming out. Must cop. Saw it in person. They dope. Yeah. And we got the linen 4s. Unfortunately, not gonna be in my size, but dope shoe. And one more.
Oh, that LeBron.
The 13-14 Defining Moments pack. Who's going after it for $500?
Fuck no, baby.
This guy over here.
Ain't got it like that.
Nah, only mall. Only mall. Probably cop 3 pair.
Y'all stay fronting.
And then the Nike LeBron 14. What is this? Agimat, whatever it's called. That's kind of dope.
Agamat.
I ain't spending $175 on it, but it's pretty dope shoe.
It's super dope. It's made specifically for the Philippines.
And that's all we got coming up in the next week. Let me get it off this screen.
Oh shoot!
All right. I can't believe Kev just fell off and popped back. That was weird.
I did it on purpose because you were locked up on mine, so we're good.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to your favorite part of the show. This is the gap. Gas, ass, or pass. What's it gonna be?
Wait, why is it the favorite part of the show?
Oh, because it's my favorite part because I get to talk the most. This is that one time where I get to run my mouth the entire time and everybody else just gets to listen. So,
that's my favorite part of the show.
All right. Well, are you ever going to stop sharing that screen? You're going to figure out, or have you, as they stop?
Didn't I stop? Oh, my bad.
You ain't stop shit. There you go. There you are.
Okay.
All right. Now he's back. Doesn't look anything like the inside of a Twix bar. So anyway, gas, ass, or pass is the name of the show. You know the drill. You get 2 points. 2 points. You get 2 points for gas. You get 0 points for ass. You get 1 point for a pass. The winner gets bragging rights for the week. All right. And I'm going to write here on this here Social Security thing. Marcus, your mom left the Social Security stuff in my house.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
I'll mail it back to her.
Thank you.
All right. So we have Kev. We have Cass. We have Maally-Ma. We have Marcus.
Marcus.
Darling.
Marcus. We have myself. We have gas. We have ass.
No, we don't. You may have gas, but I'm good today.
I got that heat though. All right. Anyhow,
you're not gonna talk about a couple episodes ago.
Hey,
Lord of mercy.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the romper again. All right.
No, what do you want to give the mic?
We're gonna start off with the old man because old people should go first. So
for beauty.
Old people are gonna go first.
We go.
Focus.
Y'all get your shit together.
Earmuffs.
Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. I hope there's not like porn downloaded at the bottom of this thing. I was just looking at that.
The Jordan 1 sale. Man, look at the leather on that shoe. A premium. Dope summer shoe. All white. That's a dope shoe, man. I mean, that's must cop, gas. Love it. I mean, it looks like shattered backboard.
All right, yeah. So these are gas for you. Boom, boom. All right, so for me, these are gas. These are must. I have to get these. I want to get these. It's I will wear this with all kinds of stuff. I'm going to wear it to people's weddings. I'm going to wear it to people's funerals. I'm going to wear it everywhere. I'm going to wear it to court for other folks. I ain't trying to go to court no more. But I really like this shoe. I like the texture of it on the side panels. On the medial panels there. I think it's really dope, and I'm excited about it. That's a gas for me. Kev?
I'm gonna pass on these unless the only way that I would grab them is if they were to go on sale, but with the quality that they're gonna be is probably not gonna happen. I'm not a big fan of white monochromatic or black monochromatic. I don't mind other colors, or if it was suede, I might be into it. But I'm not gonna cop these. I'm not gonna be looking out for them. I'm not gonna wake up early, or be logged in to get them. So I'm gonna pass on them.
All right, Miss Cass.
I'm gonna gas those. They're real nice. Yeah, and they are a good summer shoe. The material looks nice. It's all white. I will get it if it comes in my size.
I think it does.
I think Jake is on to something. I think Kevin got a thing against white shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that does.
A lot of sense.
Encyclopedia Brown.
Well, it's sale. It's sale. It's not even
close enough. It's close enough.
Yep. Well, with that being said, they can sail right past me.
Boom!
That's right. Oh, Drake looking ass.
A straight pass. Drizzy, baby. I don't need those in my life. If they hit the right price point, sub $100, maybe, just maybe, I'll think of picking them up to get customized. But other than that, not be in the collection. So sorry.
All right. So I'm thinking that all right, look, if you're white and you're in the comment section, please don't say white power.
White power. White power.
You have hate in your heart, let it out.
We lost that ability a long time ago.
Sorry.
Ryan, you get a pass. Ryan, you get a pass.
We just say unity.
Trump ones.
We just get to say unity from now on.
Oh,
that's
Lord.
it.
I'll pass on the Confederate ones.
Alternative fact ones.
We fell down a rabbit hole.
Hazard County ones.
Gas. Pass.
It's definitely a pass.
It's gas in the chat. Gas in the chat.
No, it's gas. It's gas. It's a guess. So Maul gave it a pass. All right, so that's 10. That's 10. That is 10.
Wow,
all right.
You lucked out.
Yeah, I don't know how you pulled that one out. So next we have these things. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's those. Great. All right. So we have these. And I don't know what Nike does when they take their photos and why all the foams look like they've just been Ronald McDonald out. I thought they need to learn how to lace their own shit. But
I know they got that shit looking like a clown foot.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad tight. Anyway, these are the Tech Fleece foams. And I'm gonna pass these off to Kev because yeah.
Hey man, it is what it is. That's when I looked at what we had left over. That's what I saw. I mean, I'm not gonna buy them, but I mean, I don't know. Gas them, man.
Oh. Gave me a lot of confidence to give you a gas on that one.
No, I mean honestly, I don't give a shit. I mean,
we see.
I'm gonna pass on these, man. I mean, honestly, I'd probably pass on everything except for like one pair, and I didn't pick them this week. So I mean.
If I see any of you people in the chat saying gas with these shoes on IG, I am going ham. These are the assiest shoes we have ever had on this show.
I don't know about all that. But
no, it is. No, it is. It's like the worst.
I don't know.
It looks like when you see a dead carcass on the street. That's what it looks like.
The young lady speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
So rude.
Marcus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass on.
Curry 4. Wow.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Let's cast.
I'm just gonna pass on those. Yeah, no.
She's choosing to be nice.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Being nice. I'm being ladylike.
So she's giving these a pass. Maul.
You already know I don't do foam, so they gotta go.
Which one? Is it a pass or an ass?
Oh, they ass. Yeah, matter of fact, you're right. They ass. I'm not even gonna pass. They ass.
Yo, mean man, y'all hurt my feelings.
You don't even like them.
All right, Marcus. I know I regret this before I even say it, but please.
What?
What do you got?
Huh? Oh,
he already said.
He done already asked him.
No, he never did. He just went off on a tangent.
If you want some more ass, I'll give him more ass. I mean,
you would.
Man, you'd be the perfect roommate in prison, I guess.
So for me, I think these are dope. I can't wear them. I can't pull them off. I mean, like, I feel like if they were laced like really loose and not choked out so they look like extra long. Somebody in the chat said they look long as day, and they really do. It's like they got a size 16 and just strung it down tight. I think they have potential. I'd like to see what the fleece actually looks like in person. I won't buy them because I don't rock foams. But I think there's potential, and I think if you wear them right and you know what you're doing with foams, which I think a lot of people do, they have potential to look good. So this is just a pass for me.
Sound like a PTA mom trying to be nice, man. They ass. Get them out of here.
I might buy them just because.
It's a size 13. It's ginormous. All right. So Kev walks away with a 4. All right. Moving right along. This is mine. Now, this is the Black Cat 3. This is a picture from whenever it last dropped. But they do drop in December. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to this shoe because I missed out on it. And I think that this one is super, super dope, and I'm really, really excited about it. So this is a gas for me. It's a 3. It's the Black Cat series. I hope they don't go fucking with it too much like they've done with the other Black Cat. Oh, God, I'm trying. I hope they don't go messing with it too much. My hope is that we can just keep it what it is and go with it. So it's a gas for me.
Well, for me,
okay. Marcus, you're right there.
Yeah, Marcus.
It's a pass.
Why is that?
I mean, well, several reasons. First of all, I already have it.
There we go.
And I don't really wear the ones I have, so it makes no sense for me to cop again. So it's an easy pass. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, pass. Yeah, pass.
Is a pass?
Yes, sir. Pass.
Okay. Kev?
I am gonna pass too. Like I said before, I don't like either black or white or cream or sail or whatever the fuck you guys want to say.
Just an equal opportunity racist.
I don't like I like mixture, you know. Like if I had to pick between these or Cyber Monday 3s, I would take the Cyber Monday 3s. No lie. But I'm gonna pass them. I don't think they're terrible, but I know I'm not gonna buy them.
So did you pass or did you ask them?
I'm passing.
Okay. All right, Miss Cass.
I'll definitely gas those.
My girl,
like
that's
them.
what's up.
I like them a lot. Those are dope. And I mean, I like bright color shoes, like you know, where you have, you know, like your South Beach 9s. Like I like bright colors, but I also like shoes that are monochromatic or they're all, you know, they're tonal, so all black, all white. But I love that like elephant brown there and how it's all black.
Yeah. All right, Maul.
Man, I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest, Dan. Don't hate me, but I was kind of upset when I didn't cop them when they came out before. Looking at this picture kind of makes me want them, but then again, I don't know what the quality of the actual retro is going to be. I don't know what nuance you're going to tweak or change. So I'm going to have to pass.
You're so full of shit. You're gonna cop these, and you fucking know it.
I'm not, especially. No, and here's the other thing: if I cop those premium 5s, I'm definitely not copping those.
I guarantee you, when y'all see them in person, ain't none of y'all gonna cop them because the originals weren't that great. So,
these are supposed to be 220. So,
220.
Yeah.
Pass. No pass.
Maybe it's an S now.
Nike Air.
If it gets a 220 on the back or 220, I wonder what that if it's going to have the Nike on the back.
It's got
people in the comment section are saying that it's 220, so I'm curious as to what makes it 220.
All right,
it's got pony hair on the inside.
No, that pony hair for was terrible. So, all right, in fairness, right, typical hype beast. If they're 220 with the Jumpman, it's an easy pass. If they're 220 with the Nike swoosh, then I'll cop.
All right, so I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as a gas.
You can have it. You can take the gas. Take the gas.
You can't manipulate a gas.
Take the gas.
He just said gas.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You already know who's gonna win.
Yeah. Pass. Gas. Here we go. Gas. I love that Dre Day says ass so fat, which is hilarious. Gas. Pass. It's a pass. It's a pass from the comment section. Pass. All right, so that leaves me at 11.
And that's the thing, man. See, man, I can't stand y'all, man. Y'all always gotta fucking cheat.
Not y'all.
It's the muffs.
Not y'all.
All right.
Light-skinned people.
What?
No, I'm the racist.
All right. And
that's
so
racist.
This guy, I forgot all about this guy. Go ahead, Maul.
All right, here we go. A retro that's much sought after. I have a DS pair that I was going to take out that's chilling right there. I got a pair that I beat up. I play ball in. I actually take pictures in. I wear every year for March Madness with my Curry Davidson jersey. These are the Cherry 12s. So, yeah, let's pass this one around. Let's see what you got to say.
That's heat for you. That's a gas for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead, Maul. Not Maul. Marcus.
I'm giving it ass.
Moving right along.
Giving it ass.
Okay, let's see you in LA.
I mean, that's how y'all gonna play. That's how I'm gonna play. It's ass.
Right. I'm gonna push you off your wall.
No, for real, this gas. I mean, I actually was about to buy this shoe today. The what is it, 2009, 2010, whatever it was.
2009.
I was about to buy it today, but I passed on it because these guys told me that it's coming back out this year, which I still don't know for sure. But yeah, this a grail for me. I had the original pair, no longer have them, so I got to re-up. So this probably be double cop on this.
I just want you to know when I was looking this picture, when I was trying to find a picture of these, they all look fake for some reason because they all have that like weird tongue at the top and they're not fully laced up. And two, I found a picture of you, Marcus, with this shoe on. And do you want to know how I knew it was you? Because you were fucking inside. That's why. So anyway. This shoe is a gas. It is a gas all day long. It's an OG colorway. I saw a billboard of Michael Jordan this weekend and on the way out of the airport and then again on the way back into the airport. And it was just beyond dope. Like he wore it with the black pinstripe Bulls uniform. So dope. It's so dope. I want this shoe so bad. These and the Obsidians. I want those 212s so bad. And I want them. They're super fire. It's super gas.
I got the Obsidians.
I know. Yeah, you got everything.
I got the Obsidians.
Who cares? I got the OG Obsidians though.
Oh, look at Maul.
I'm sorry.
Buck, what you got?
Who?
Buck.
You, man.
Bach. That's country for buck.
Look, if you book.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna gas these. I definitely want these. I had them back in 97, 96, whatever. Whenever they came out, I had them, and I haven't had them since. So I definitely have to get these. These are drink Mexican water gas.
There you go again. I ain't talking about the Mexican people. Jesus.
Equal opportunity. All right. Miss Cass, what you got on these?
Oh, definitely. That's like a double gas. That, yeah, for sure.
Double.
I love a 12. And
I like the way she said that.
Oh, do you?
Don't make her uncomfortable. Don't make her uncomfortable.
First of all, you did it. Daniel, that's your job. We all know that.
I haven't said anything. I've been nothing but gracious.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
It's your turn, Maul.
My turn for what?
Have you gassed these yet?
They're my shoe.
Whoa.
It is your shoe.
Uh-oh.
I'm having a hard time.
Are you? You got $10,000.
So that got a gas. I am on that's the gas from the chat. So that is, what is it? 12. That's 12. It's 12 all the way around. All right, Cass, good luck. You know, anybody that gets all right, so I have two pictures of this shoe. There's this picture here, the off-white Nike Vapor Max, Nike Air Vapor Max. And here's the outer and the inner. You know, so Cass, go ahead.
Okay, so while the pictures aren't like, I know y'all about to troll me, but I wanted to do something a little different here. And, you know, I love Nike, like I love the Vapor Max, and I like how it's like unfinished, whether it's on the Vapor Max or the 1 or the 90, like that off-white collab, like to me it's dope. Like I like how it looks unfinished. Go ahead, troll.
Mm-mm.
Go ahead, Mark. Maul.
Give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
All right, I'll speak. They're definitely interesting. I'm going to. I won't ask them. I like all the inscription and everything on the medial part of the shoe because I'm not a Vapor Max. The bottom looks like TV news to me. So.
Uh-oh. We're about to go ham.
Magic City. Yes.
So Maul gave it a pass. Yeah. Marcus.
I'm gonna give it a gas.
Sunday. That's Monday.
That hype be seeing me saying gas it. You know, I know it's gonna be limited, and I don't have any of the Vapor Max. So I mean, if I'm gonna get one, this is gonna be the one I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna gas it. Hopefully, everybody pass, and I can put it in my collection.
Thank you. Marcus.
Yeah. Whatever. This.
Shut up, hater.
This is you know, like.
He's searching for the strength.
Yep.
Out of all of the
off-white,
thank you, that I have seen, I think that this is the best executed. I'm not a fan of the Vapor Max because I'm fat and I crush them, and I'm walking on a moccasin and shit. So it just doesn't work out for me. So it's gonna be like a no look pass,
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a shoot for me.
You're just gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving. But honestly, it's better because like the Off-White Jordan 1, I felt like it was a fucking disgrace. Excuse me. I felt like it was a disgrace. Like really, really, really bad.
What?
I hate what they did to that shoe. It hurts my heart. It hurts my soul. It makes me cry.
That drives me crazy when y'all make it seem like this shoe is some sacred item. It's a fucking shoe. I don't care what you do with it. It's a shoe.
Cool. Nobody ring your buzzer, guy.
That's not the point.
F-bomb this, F-bomb that.
That Off-White 1 is the shit.
All right. Kev, what you got on
I'm gonna gas it. I'm the only one that has Vapor Max. I like Vapor Max, so I'm gonna gas it. I think it looks dope. I could probably go without the words on the inside. I just like the outside of it, but I mean that's something that I would definitely grab for the right price. I wouldn't spend what I spent for the IDs, so I probably won't get them, but I think that they're dope.
Right. All right. So that's a guess for you. All right. Did we get Jamal? Did you go?
Oh yeah, I went first. Thanks.
Right. Just making sure.
No, it's all good. Appreciate it.
All right.
You gassed him.
What did the comment section do? Because I'm looking at it and I see a lot of gas, to be honest. Gas. I like the Max 2. Gas. Every Off-White they go good with Merce's Mall, so you'll be good.
Yeah, man. Listen, you mess with me, I'm gonna actually cop one.
A Merce? You have one?
A Merce. I don't have one.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie. It goes with your fucking peacoat.
I do have a peacoat.
Sorry.
I got one too.
Gas. Won't say ass, but I'll pass. Pass, gas. So, I mean, I'm going to have to give these a pass because it looks like mostly pass. So, man, I'm just saying that's the nicest we've ever been on into anybody on
definitely
this show.
Is.
Well,
I appreciate her going out on a limb and choosing something that.
Yeah, no, it's dope.
She getting straight love in the chat though, for real.
Is she getting mauled in the chat? It doesn't look.
No, she getting love in the chat. She getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even people are like, meh.
Pass. I don't think anybody asked him. I don't remember.
No, I saw a couple.
There was a couple of butt cheeks.
A couple ass.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, without was it this guy? Is it this one? Yep. Ma, you win. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us in the Gas Acid Pass. It's another night of the Gap. It's another night that Mr. I accidentally copped that. Oops, I copped that again. Ma.
2 in a row.
2 in a row, baby.
Yeah.
One more and it's a streak.
It's over.
Boom! And my
Another
sexy
one.
ass is back.
Well, all right.
All right, Ma. Jump in.
I guess it's my time, my topic.
Yep.
All righty. Well, let's keep it pushing then. So, my topic today stems around brand ambassadorship. And when is it a partnership and when is it exploitation? So I had an incident with a company who will remain nameless. And I take photos for them and I post on a weekly basis in exchange for product, right? That seems like an all right agreement. Well, they told me that they wanted to use my picture for a campaign. I was like, oh, wow, that's great. That's exciting. And I said, okay, well, what type of compensation are we talking about? And they hit me with the ... Well, we send you product. I'm like, well, yeah, you send me product so I can post once a week for you to generate business. But this is different. This is a campaign. Use my photo. It's not like I'm getting any attention for that. So yeah, you have to pay for that. And they opted to not use the photo. At least that's what they said. And we'll see if they actually do, in which case that's an easy win for me because then I can just go after them. But that being said, kind of want to open it up since, a lot of us, we have sponsorships, ambassadorships and what have you, if that's even truly a word. But what are your thoughts? At what point are we kind of being exploited? At what point is it just an equal partnership?
Marcus?
I wouldn't call it being exploited. I mean, because we're basically posting our information on social media daily. And so I can't look at it as being exploited because we're already putting the content out there. I mean, anybody can go and grab our pics and pretty much do what they want to with them. So now as far as the payment side, I think there should be some way to compensate anybody if they're using them to make money, to make gains. I mean, sending you some sneaker products or whatever to put on IG so people can go and buy them, it only helps that brand. It doesn't do anything for the ambassador or whatever you want to call it, who's out there wearing the products or showing the products or using the products. It doesn't do anything like that. It doesn't do anything for them, you know. So there should be some type of compensation. You know what? I don't know. I mean, I don't want just your product, you know, but give me something that, you know, that I could actually use. I mean, because most of the products, we don't really use them. I mean, of course, I use my Rejuvenator, but some of this other stuff out there, I have no use for it. I mean, besides taking a picture and then putting it back in the box.
Right.
So, you know, supply me with something besides your products, you know. I mean, if you don't want to give me cash, send me a gift card or something, you know, anything, you know. But that's my take on it.
All right, so I want to talk about intellectual property and as it pertains to this particular thing.
Page.
And Instagram is committed to helping people and organizations protect their intellectual property rights. The Instagram terms of use do not allow posting content that violates someone else's intellectual property rights, including copyrights and trademarks. So any intellectual property that you have on your Instagram page is your property. Intellectual property is your intellectual property. So if somebody is using your intellectual property to gain financial means, right? And they're doing it like that, when is it not exploitation? You know, like how many times have, you know, people reached out to you and been like, yo, there's this, and we're gonna, I mean, how many, I almost busted, I'm messed up. How many products do you really need? Like, I know there's this, hold on, there's a certain amount of compensation involved in this. You know, right. There's a certain amount of compensation involved. We have the Monday Midsole code, and those funds do come to us before we collapse all of our codes into the Monday Midsole code to help fund this show, which is what we did as a unit. Just to be 100% clear, we all collapsed our codes into the Monday Midsole. So every time y'all purchase using the Monday Midsole code, you're truly supporting us in this show and what we do and how we do it. So when they use our pictures without some type of compensation on some level, it's exploitation, straight up. Like, it is exactly what it is. Yeah. So that's the thing. And that's what I feel.
And I mean, I agree. And I think that maybe exploitation might be a little bit strong, but I mean, it's definitely when you first start out and you get asked by, you know, prominent brands, you know, you're like, oh yeah, cool, you know, and you look at it as a badge of honor. You want to be a part of it. And then after a while, you have a closet full of product and you're still trying to stick to the agreement that you guys had. As far, and it's, you know, nothing really written or anything like that. It's just like, all right, if you guys don't do it, then we're going to send you an email or something like that. And we want you to do this. And it becomes more of a job when you're trying to, you know, give them what they want. But then in turn, what are you getting in addition past what you had initially? Right. You don't get the financial compensation that they would pay somebody else to do for them. And I mean, the way that advertising is today is a lot different than, you know, back in the day. You have to use these people that are in social networking, and that's the that's the focal point right now. I mean, you could, you know, spend dollars on, you know, TV. People have DVR. You can spend dollars on radio. People are listening to iPods. People are listening to whatever they want to. They don't listen to the commercials anymore. But when they're on Instagram, they're checking out pictures. And when they see, hey, there's Maally-Ma, I like his collection, I like his page, and he's, you know, rocking, you know, this or that, then they get credibility. they get the trust of the people that are following you, that, you know, you put in so much work to, you know, basically what's going on?
Polos, you so old your bank account is number one.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
No, man, but I mean, I think that, you know, there has to be a point in where the people that are doing these, and I mean, we're doing it, I think that there has to be a you know, coming to the table where it's just like, look, this is what we're going to do for you past this at this point. If they're happy with what you're doing, then, you know, you don't have to flood us with product. If you don't like it, then don't send us any more product.
Right.
But if you do, then, you know, hold us down at least a little bit or offer something. But I mean, I guess ultimately it's up to us to decide if we're going to continue to do it. I mean, there'll be somebody else that will step in there, but
gladly, correct.
They may not have the wave quite yet, you know, and then especially with,
there's a lot that goes into it, because they send people products, and, you know, they throw the daggone product on the floor and take it like an iPhone pic and post it. It's like, all right, great, it's not what you want.
Exactly.
But, you know, you're never gonna.
Yeah, but once you get to a certain level, and a certain amount of people are able to see it, and the impressions that you have are there, I think that you have to kind of come out of your pockets, or you have to create opportunities for the people that you're wanting to basically employ but not pay. So
yeah,
I mean, that's just my thoughts.
I have a comment. So I mean, I think there's a different, you know, you can have your relationship building, and then it turns into like a business relationship. You know, I feel like there needs to be some kind of, you know, compensation, like you said. Because, for example, like some of these YouTubers, they have this big following, and, you know, brands are sending them products. Yeah, so they're doing, you know, YouTube reviews or whatever about the product, but then sometimes they're invited into the lab. So, you know, and for creative design, or, you know, so I think that once it crosses a certain threshold, you know, you're leveling up. Like, it becomes a business relationship. Right. Like campaigning is like a bit, you know, that's a business transaction.
Yeah, you want to use mine for a national campaign seen by millions of people, but you don't want to pay me a red set other than some more product. I mean, you got me messed up.
For real. I mean, that's just true. Because they would pay a photographer, I mean,
exactly,
money.
For 4x times what I'd be asking for, you know what I mean? Not only that, you know, if they send that YouTuber or what have you a product, that person's going to mention it once. Me stuff, if you talk about, I gotta put it up once a week, you want, you know, such and such commitments, you blowing up my DM, my text messages, you know, you want, but you never give. And that's my issue. That's the problem that I have.
Right, and that's the part where I agree with. It's like that particular thing that you're talking about was just you gotta post. Like, I don't have to do anything.
Right.
You know, I don't. You know, and because there's no compensation, so you can't. Like, but if there was compensation, like I signed a contract saying that I would post this, and this, you know, a video once a month, blah blah blah. You know, yeah, I get that, like 100% get that, but that's not always the case. And then they want to get upset and they want to get aggressive, you know. And like, while for me, like, I don't have to partake. Like, I don't have to do that. But what about these other guys that are on the come up? What about young kids that are on the come up that are, you know, just starting to take pictures, and are they getting exploited? Hey, we'll send you a product if you do this, this, and this. Are those guys? So I mean, like, is there that exploitation of, you know, would-be photographers on Instagram?
Send me a $10, $20 product a month. They want me to work 4 to 5 weeks. Like, come on now, go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and so I 100% agree. I mean, like, you know that, Maldo, that I 100% agree with you on this particular topic. You know, and I did a lot of house cleaning on my things after this particular
conversation.
You know, conversation. Yeah, exactly. I really feel like, you know, we're not just taking iPhone pics, like, boop, you know, like, oh, there's my shoes, you know, and posting them up. You know, like, it takes time. I mean, how much time do y'all spend shooting your shoes?
I mean, that's
going to the wife too much time. So, you know,
exactly.
Well, you know, I just get out the bed with my drawers on and go and throw some shoes on there.
TMI, dog. TMI.
You don't never leave the damn house.
It don't take me long, and I go back and take my shoes off and get back in the bed with my drawers on. So.
And I mean, and I saw Kickadao say, you know, we promote Nike and Adidas, but we take the pictures for ourselves. Like, we don't have to put you know, a prop or, you know, put a product in there. I mean, we just choose to do it for, you know, for whatever agreement we have. The Nike is just, hey, we like Nikes. That's something that we would do for, you know, whatever.
Right.
So I mean, there's a difference between, you know, promoting a product, you know, for some type of gain for someone else. We're not promoting Nikes for them to make more money.
Right. But if Nike's going to use my picture, you better believe they're going to sign off and say, hey, you know, this is what we're going to offer you.
Yeah, if they're gonna do that, then that's one thing. But 9 chances out of 10, they're just gonna rely on what everybody else is doing on Instagram and everything like that anyway, which is fine. But you know, when the product, they need you to put their product in because they don't have any, you know, ties to Nike or Adidas or anything like that, so they can't, you know, ride that wave. They need people to see that their peers are utilizing the products.
Right. Was that Slim Nick's question that you answered? Is Nike exploiting us by charging us more than double the cost for sneakers from the jump?
No, that was Kickadao, but I mean,
we can get. Yeah, and I don't think so. I think that, you know, the price increase. You don't have to buy the shoe, but some of the tactics used by some of these other companies, these like. Not particularly with them because they're super cool about it, to be 100% honest. I know that sounds kind of biased because there's a heap of shit back there, but they're really cool about it and they're really easy to work with. But to be 100% real, like Nike is going to make their shoes regardless, and I don't think that Nike is exploiting us. I think that people that want to use pictures for free on business models. That's exploitation. You know, buy the picture, buy the rights to the picture. What is it? $350? How much money will they make off that possible ad?
Right, and they'll use it forever, or whatever the deal may be. You know, 50% or whatever the case may be. The more you pay, you know, the more you get to keep it. If you go to freaking the mall and you take pictures and if you want the disc and you want to own the rights, you got to pay for it. Even if you take pictures of freaking JCPenney. So this is what it is. It is what it is, and for them to try to bypass that or, you know, try to have a workaround, I think it's foolish. And kids probably do get swindled more so than others, but everyone here is of a wiser mind, I would hope, and that's just where I'm at right now with these types of things.
But what I do think we do offer Nike, all of us on this table, is a validation of their product. Look, these products are cool. You know?
Right.
But Nike doesn't need our validation.
Right.
No.
I mean, because they were selling these products before there was even any social media. So.
But you don't think you influence at all on social media?
I mean, to a certain degree, but the product is going to sell regardless.
But like, you don't think you push someone over the edge to buy it?
In some instances, maybe. But
yeah, I 100% think that some of the pictures we post have pushed someone into buying. Shit, some of the pictures Maul posts, I went out and bought that shoe because of that. Now, I mean, you know, and some of, like Kev was talking about the flip the switch, right? Was that what it was, or was it the Paul George?
Yeah, well,
you know, the Kyrie or the Paul George, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know, I mean, like, there's influencing as well. So, you know, I don't think that Nike exploits us, but I do think that we do something for that. Oh hell yes, we all influence. Imagine if everyone on here posted Adidas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we only posted Adidas, would it change? I think it would change.
Oh, yeah.
So we beat this horse to death, or at least not to death, but Cass, did you have any other things you would like to? Because I feel like you have a unique perspective into this, you know, with what your job is specifically.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like we definitely influence, you know, or inspire people, you know, however. Based on what we show them. So, and the larger the following you have, the more people you're going to influence or inspire. So for example, like when we write, we have our own perspective or our own opinion of a shoe that we're cop or can. Because on CNK we have this one segment, it's called Cop or Can, and it's similar to Gap but a little turned down a little bit. But it's basically, would you cop this shoe or would you can it because it's some garbage? So we really trying to influence someone on what to buy, but we are trying to give them perspective. Like, this is why I like it. This may be an upside to it. This may be a downside to it. So I feel like we do play a part in what people are buying. And most sites like that, that are geared around sneaker style, or blogs, they are kind of influencing in a way based on who's writing.
Hey, Cass, what's your IG? People in the chat are wanting to know your IG.
Oh, it's Cassidy W83. So it's, y'all can spell it. Cassidy W83.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pin that comment to the top there. Boop. Oh no, I can't pin it, but that's what it is. I can't pin it. I'll try to. All right. So, and I agree with you 100%. There's a certain amount of influencing involved. So.
And also one more thing, like I think not just the writing, but like you said, the visuals, like the pictures, like I'm into street photography, so like I love it, and like pictures really do say so much. Like I could see a shoe in one picture and see the same shoe in a different picture, and they could look completely different, and one could influence me to buy it, and the other I'd be like, that looks stupid. So I mean, like that visual content is a key.
Right, because sometimes you see things like the foams that we just saw with this tight lacing that kind of chokes them out and makes them look elongated. Then you see them on foot. Like I've heard people say, "Oh, I've been waiting to see those on foot. Now I'm definitely gonna cop." And that's straight out of the comment section when I just said that. So I agree with that 100%. So, Kev.
All right. We are at the $10,000 question.
Boom! $10,000 question.
We need some theme. We need some theme music for that or something. Crikey!
Let me clear my throat. So, what is happening on Instagram? I mean, I've noticed a definite change as far as, the likes and the follows, and it's slowed down. We were kind of talking about this when we were on our way to the city, and, kind of talking about different strategies and what to do. And I know I'm going to give a shout out to Soul Assassins because they were talking about this. And basically, I don't know if you guys do this or have used to do this or whatever, but like double stacking hashtags. What that does now is that, it makes it so your picture isn't shown as much. So I used to do that all the time. And now when I've noticed that, I'm like, man, I'm down like 1,000, likes, or, even more than that, or, the follows have slowed down completely. You have to measure that, and then you have to kind of do some things different. So basically what I started doing is started putting just a hot 30 and then a different 30 and then a different 30. And then I just kind of try to rotate them. Some of them are the same, but, I'm trying to rotate them. And I've noticed that it's starting to pick back up a little bit more. But what's going on with you guys? Is your Instagram doing anything different? Is it the same?
Well, I'll speak. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cass.
Go ahead, Cass.
Oh, well, I don't have a following like y'all's, but I can say that I think Instagram, I read something that said like the little formula for Instagram or the algorithm or whatever you want to call it, as far as like hashtags and things like that. Mm-hmm. They're like really cracking down on the way that they're done, I guess, or maybe the way that they're formatted. I don't know exactly how they're cracking down or what they're doing to make it more limited. But certain things that they're kind of policing, I guess you could say, around Instagram. So that may be like one thing why.
Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I noticed the same thing, and then after our conversation, I stopped double stacking to see if that'll change. But I think basically at this point, it's just kind of playing with it, tweaking it, and seeing what works, what doesn't. Obviously, it'll be different based off the day, the time, weekend versus weekday, holiday, etc. But I definitely noticed that things have been stalled.
Right.
Yeah, with mine, I mean, I'm the smaller account of all of you guys, so I've noticed a big difference in mine. Whereas I was averaging about 1,500 to 2,000 likes at one point, and now if I get 1,000 likes, that's a good day. So and we talked about this a few weeks ago. My followers have slowed down as well. I mean, I'm still gaining daily, but not to the extent where I was before. And I haven't changed anything in what I'm doing. I'm still posting my 3 pics a day, still using the same hashtags I've been using from jump. So, I've noticed a big difference in mine. Like I said, my likes have gone down a lot. Maybe somebody's telling me my pictures are getting worse. I don't know. That could be it. Maybe people tired of seeing my socks all the time. I don't know. I've tried different things, tried to do it with the socks, without the socks. When I outside, took my,
should have gone outside, fool.
I took my ankle monitor off, went outside a couple of times. Nothing changed, so I don't know what's going on, but I've noticed a big difference on my end. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and then Kick It Out was in the car with us, and we talked about, just kind of changing your hashtags and monitoring what some of your hashtags are doing, because a lot of the hashtags, we've been using the same hashtags probably for a year or two or even longer or whatever, and a lot of them have started dying. So you need to cycle through and find the ones that are gonna see, people are gonna see.
Purge the old, and keep it fresh.
So I haven't seen any change.
Well, of course you haven't.
or likes. But I do change my hashtags every 30 days. I rotate them, like in order. I usually leave this whole frame and butter movement up top. But now I've switched that around. And then I'll go through and see, if I go to a hashtag and it's only me in the hashtag, that means that hashtag is dead. I need to use a different hashtag. And then I was talking to a couple of other people. Was that you, Kev, that was talking about using local hashtags?
Yep.
Trying to find locals running to get the spread out just away from the sneaker world. And so I was talking to, oh God, just lost everything. Oh my God, Jody Rockstar. She's been at 38.9 for 4 months, 5 months, and she's just froze. She's stuck there. So, and her pictures are quality. Her pictures are dope. She does amazing things. She goes above and beyond.
96,000.
Yeah, her individual hashtag is about to break 100 grand. So people are using the hashtags. And that's what Kick It Out was saying. This is his $10,000 question. He started a whole new page because he had hit a point to where he had whatever 1,000 followers, was only getting 700 likes right now. Now, what I think is that for me, I get satisfaction from posting the picture, right? I am okay with 1,500 likes. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if it hits. I posted a picture and it took forever. It took 2 days to break 1,000, and that's what it. I'm but I do get frustrated when I post a video and it's you have 4 views. I miss the times when my Instagram was a timeline and less of just a what it thinks I want to see. Just give me back my timeline so I can go all the way back to the last picture that I liked. I think that's just across the board. The interaction has changed because you're seeing what a machine thinks you like versus just seeing who you follow.
Yeah, and we were also talking.
One of the problems with that is, it doesn't. It because of that algorithm, it's changed, like you said, what you see in your feed. And so what I have to do is, people I want to see more of or make sure that I don't miss them, you know, I turn on the post notifications, but I have like 5,000 post notifications on, you know, so it's like blowing up my notifications on my phone. So that's frustrating too.
Yeah, agreed. Like, as I'm sitting here, it's just.
Are you looking at your stuff? But yeah, man, I agree. I think that they should go back to chronological order, because then you can kind of keep up with everything. I mean, like we were talking about this weekend, I miss. So, like, I'll go, like, me and Ma were talking. It's like, man, you know, like, I didn't even know you posted that. And you have to go in there and you have to like 5 pictures when, you know, it just posted and it should be in your feed. You got a picture. Your first picture is from 7 hours ago. Right. Like, you know, come on, man. Like, just
come on,
like that.
man.
Yeah, just keep it chronological. I mean, and there's people that you definitely want to follow that. I mean, you can put the notifications for it, but then if you do that, your battery's dead in 2 hours. So, I mean, it's tough.
So, all right. So that's the $10,000 question. All right, Marcus, take us away.
All right. What I want to talk about is sex and sneakers.
Oh.
Not sex in your sneakers. Or wearing sneakers while
you don't want to talk about jumping out of bed in your drawers, putting some shoes on, and then going back.
Right, we're not going to talk about none of that kind of stuff. What I'm talking about,
I'd love to look down and see a pair of Dons right there, the little pink Dons and girls wear. Yeah,
I'm sure you would.
Arctic orange.
I digress.
You're a strange guy. But what I'm talking about is the skin. A lot of ladies like to show the skin on the Instagram, and since we have a lady on the panel today, that's something I want to bring up. It's something I've been wanting to bring up previously with other guests, but I want to go ahead and talk about how do y'all feel about it? Because I know, me personally, I don't want to see some dude flexing his muscles with some J's and some socks on, you know? So how do the women feel when they see another female, you know, wearing a bikini with some Jordans or things like that? You know, how do y'all view that?
Me personally, and I will kick this one off. That way I don't get into too much trouble and I can curb some of the things I say. Me personally, I don't have a problem with it if it's done with a certain level of taste, right? You don't got to be bucket ass naked with some J's on my Instagram where my kids might grab it, the wife might see it, and then, you know, that's a whole nother conversation. But if it's got some taste to it, like the homegirl, Tracy Day Sue, shout out to her for the magazine. You know, there's an art to it, right? So you can do it and it still be artistic and classy and not just be trash. And when you do it that way, I'm 100% on board. If you do it the other way that I was describing, well, I gotta unfollow you because I can't have that on my timeline.
I feel that. I mean, I'm in the same boat too. I mean, well, I don't mind however you want to celebrate the culture or whatever. You do what you have to do. I just, you know, I choose certain things to be cool with. Some things I'm not cool with. I don't have a problem if you want to be butt naked with a pair of Jordans and you want to do jumping jacks. I mean, that's on you. That has nothing to do with me.
So you okay with seeing Dan butt naked doing some jumping jacks with some J's on?
Lord of mercy.
I mean, he's my brother and
everything.
Why
we gotta be doing jumping jacks? Well, I mean, like,
why not breakdancing?
Why? I mean, like, what picture? What picture do you see? All I'm saying is, I did a picture in the bathtub, you know, and that was done. I did that after, you know, like I saw EB's picture when that was back in the day, and I took a picture that was similar. I don't look anything like EB. I'm just gonna put that out there.
There's some similarities.
True. But I mean, it's I mean, to each their own. I mean, Instagram, you can decide who you want to follow, and you know, as long as they're within the guidelines of the app,
ghost follow.
Then
ghost follow. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't see any of that stuff on Instagram.
So let's see what Cass has to say about it.
I didn't get the opportunity to say.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Dan. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
So I'm saying, if a woman feels sexy and she wants to take a picture in that way, that is her business. Who are we to judge on any level? You know, if that's what she feels like is art, dope. I mean, that's just what it is, you know, like for real. Like if they want to do that, cool. If they don't, cool. I still follow women that don't do that. I follow women that do. You know, it's their deal. You know, it's if they want to shoot sexy pictures, that's their deal. If they want to shoot, you know, regular on-feed pictures, cool. It doesn't matter. You know, I will tell you that there are a ton of good-looking guys all over Instagram, like that don't have like a belly like me, where you can slap my belly and ride the wave in. You know, they got those washboard abs and whatnot. Like I ain't got that, right? But you know, I bet all the people that are talking about how disgusting it is, or whatever, will like a picture of a dude with his shirt off. You know, or you know, whatever the case may be. Like it goes both ways. You know, sex sells. You know, and it's cool. But if that's what they want to do, it's their business. Sorry, that's my 2 cents. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now.
Diana said, where's the line for y'all? And I mean, I think the line is where Instagram puts the line. I mean, for me, I mean, if it's not anything explicit, then, I mean, it is what it is.
Word. Cass?
Okay. So I feel like, you know, this is a good question. So I feel like it's a woman's prerogative to do like what she wants to do with her body, but I mean, you know, it's programmed sometimes in a female's mind that in order to get noticed or in order to get this attention, you have to portray yourself a certain way, or you have to show something, because you see all these Instagram models, you know, like out, you know, all out with their ass out and everything. And that's cool because that's them. But sometimes you know, as a female, you feel like, well, maybe I want to get noticed in my kicks, you know, I need to do the same thing. Or, you know, for example, like, you know, my son's a teenager. So when I go to any school type of events or anything, I'm dressed like normally in my kicks, you know, and like older women, because I'm usually like the youngest one there, they're looking at me like with a side eye, like I'm supposed to be dressed like them. To grow up, you look like a kid because of how you're dressed, or you're in your t-shirt and your kicks or whatever. The same way, if you know, I was dressed like provocative, people are going to put me in a box or try to put me in a box regardless. I think that you can do it in a tasteful way. Like you can do it where it's kind of artsy, or you can do it, you know, but I mean, people are able to do whatever they want to do. That's them. I wouldn't do it personally, but if you have a nice body and you can do it tastefully and show off your kicks and show off your body, well, you know, more power to you. But, you know, it's a woman's prerogative.
And I seen a question in the chat that was, you know, talking about, I just lost my train of thought now. Marcus is over here rubbing off on you. Oh, wait.
Pause to the pause.
Okay, she was saying that basically that there's women that you know, post pictures on there half naked and they're not even real sneakerheads.
Right.
But you also have people that purchase sneakers that aren't sneakerheads that just sell sneakers to other people. So, I mean, if you're looking at it in that avenue, there's a lot of people that fit that caveat as far as not being part of the actual culture and being productive people. I mean, the only difference is, you know, you've got skin on one side, the other one is just basically taking the money. So,
right.
I mean,
where you have a chance for compensation and you have a chance for, you know, opportunity or likes or being noticed or followers, you know, you're gonna do what you have to do to get that. So some women are going to be like, well, I don't really know anything about sneakers, but I have a body, so I'm gonna put these sneakers on and I'm gonna get in a bikini and I'm gonna get those likes and I'm gonna get noticed. You know, that's kind of the downside to the culture, because a lot of people are just, you know, they're not authentic with it. You know, they're not genuine.
Right, but there's a porn star that Diddy featured a while back that is also a really big sneakerhead. And so,
like, remember that account?
I can't remember. I don't remember. But I do know that, like, just because they take sexy pictures doesn't make them not a sneakerhead. And I don't think that those women invalidate the other. I think that there's a lane for both. You know, this highway is broad. There's a broad highway on Instagram or on in any part of life. It's a broad highway. There's more than enough room for all of us, right? Like, but I do understand. As a father of a daughter, I do try. I don't know how to put this right. I want to make sure that she knows that she doesn't have to take off her clothes for money. You know, so I want her to know that. And I know that Instagram as itself, as an entity itself, rewards those women who do. And that's a sad part of it. But if a lady is taking sexy pictures and she feels sexy about those pictures and she's getting paid for her time and her hustle and she has, you know, control over her material, that's dope, man. That's powerful to me. Do your thing, you know? I hope that makes sense, and I hope I'm not like smashing it, because I thought this highway is broad. And there's more than enough room for all of us. Cass, did you have, you sound like, or you look like you had a couple of retorts there.
Comments? No, I mean, I agree with you as far as like, you know, if that's your hustle and, you know, more power to you, you know, you have it. I've seen a lot of females that are on Instagram that have nice bodies and they wear kicks and their pictures are dope. So, I mean, I think, like you said, there's a way to do it for everybody. I don't personally do it, but even if I did have, you know, like all that, I still wouldn't do it. But, you know, it's just part of the culture. It's another part of the culture too. You know, if you have a female, you know, you have nice looking females, they're going to take pictures like that.
All right. Great. Anybody else care to weigh in on this topic? Because this is the quietest I have ever heard this fucking panel.
I ain't trying to incriminate myself, dog. I said what I had to say, and that's it.
Right. Right. I mean, you know.
You and Marcus can talk about it more so than Gavin and I.
I know. Y'all could be honest and gloves off and everything. I mean,
my opinion would probably, I mean, you know, would surprise most of y'all, but I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, I'm really not. When I'm looking at kicks, I'm looking at kicks. If I want to look at, you know, naked women, I'm gonna go and get a naked magazine, or I'm gonna follow some chicks on there. You know, I mean, they got plenty of booty models. They got plenty of booty models on IG you can go look at. You know, I'm not even a fan of. I mean, y'all know how I am. I like my woman in heels. So
right. Marcus be looking at drawings of naked chicks. When he's a kid.
Yeah, I read comic books with the
what is Eggplant Friday? What is Eggplant?
Oh, no. We don't want to go down that rabbit hole, dog.
No, I'm just saying.
That's a whole different.
How y'all went on about Eggplant Friday?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Y'all probably just want to pass over that.
Yeah,
man, they still do make magazines. Y'all gonna leave me alone? Shit, I saw some magazines at Walgreens today. Don't tell me they don't make no magazines.
You was picking up your prescription.
I had to get my glaucoma medicine, and I saw the magazine sitting over there. So yeah,
I'm just trying. That's weird. I don't know what that is. So, Eggplant Friday is Francis's new podcast.
Oh man, he's gonna do all Eggplant Friday.
Okay, y'all gonna tell me what the hell is Eggplant Friday is?
Well, I mean,
I'll
like
tell you
you
that offline, dog.
recognize the eggplant emoji looks like a penis, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Fill in the blanks.
That was an eggplant. Okay.
Fill in the blanks.
I didn't know.
Don't check your details on a Friday.
I didn't know what that particular vegetable was.
Gray sweatpants.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna wear gray sweatpants on Friday from now on. Like that's my plan. Gray sweatpants
to the strip club.
Gray sweatpants Friday.
So that's why I get out. That's why I get all them vegetables in my my mess. My
no, nobody sent you that shit.
Ew, listen,
you are such a hater.
Nobody's sending nothing like that.
I've never seen.
You getting a lot of vegetables?
Get eggplants in your DM on Fridays, dog.
I mean,
Marcus be steady getting eggplants.
The ladies be sending the eggplants. You know, they be saying, "Can I see it?"
They want to see if it still gets up.
No, dog. They actually want you to go to the grocery store.
Y'all such haters, man.
She said, "No, Dan. Jody, I can't wear gray sweatpants on Friday. Is that what you're telling me? No sweatpants for me?
You know what
the rule when we travel, you are not allowed to wear sweatpants.
No, I don't be wearing sweatpants when we travel. I mean, like I'm around. Like you and I share a room, so I'm not looking at that hashtag, Jody. You got me fucked up.
All right.
All right, so
you're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today. Anyway, now that we're done talking about gray sweatpants,
the Midsole eggplants.
They be like, Marcus, what do you think of this eggplant?
No.
What would you do for $10,000?
What would you do for 10 grand?
Yes, sir.
Not what some of y'all would do. Trust me.
Oh no. Okay,
I got a question for Cass. Would you like to see men stunting, on some Eggplant Friday in their kicks?
Eggplants and rompers.
Eggplants and rompers.
You know what I'm
Danny
saying?
Nicole.
I mean, like, no, because, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I don't really believe Marcus when he said like that's not his thing, like to see the chicks and the kicks.
It's not.
You lying.
It's not.
But
You're both-faced liar. You're a both-faced liar.
Man, y'all know me.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, if I want to see some dope kicks, like that's what I want to see. Like, that, like, just like you all see, you all can Google or look at the women that are on Instagram. There's a ton of guys on Instagram too that have like their shirts off and everything like that. I'm not looking for those in some kicks though. I mean, like, if I want to see kicks, that's what my focus is really on. Yes, or do they have nice bodies or do they look nice? Of course, of course they do. But if my focus is let me look at these kicks, I don't want to be distracted by all that. Let me just look at the kicks. Like, right. That's what I'm here for.
And that's me. I mean, I don't know why you don't believe it, but these dudes know how I am. They talk about these chicks especially Dan. Dan loves everything.
Don't say these guys.
I know, right? He's like,
Dan
loves. They found us here.
Dan loves all the damn women, and he talks about the women. That ain't my thing. That's not my thing. I'm sorry. I mean,
you could not be any more of a liar right now. Look, I'm actually blushing and shit. You got me turning red in this motherfucker. Like, that's not even a thing.
Right,
I mean, you flirt every week with somebody in the chat.
You over here snitching?
He's literally like as red as those headphones, though, like for real.
Because it's a lie. Like, it's embarrassing.
You know what you look at.
So, hey, gentlemen, what we're officially doing is hashtag eggplants and kicks.
No, I thought eggplants and rompers.
It was eggplants and rompers.
No, it was eggplants and kicks. Pino started it. Kicks and dicks is what he started.
No, that's definitely not that.
It's hashtag eggplants and kicks. So that's what we go.
Somebody's gonna see that and oblige.
So
I don't know if you can't pay me 10
dick with a kick on the end.
Ain't nobody like you got me out of here. People saying I'm getting exposed.
You know, got him. Picture of a dick with a baby shoe on the end of.
All right,
stop it.
We are unraveling, gentlemen.
Yeah, bring it together. All right. Next topic. It is.
Bring it back. Reel it in.
Oh, that's
Danny Nicole.
Okay, I don't fuck with fakes, bro. Who's Rob C?
I don't know. I think it's another troll that's about to get the boot. So,
all right. Remember, if you harass people in the comments, you'll get banned. I mean, you'll get a timeout on the first time. The second time, you will get banned. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no time. I don't mess with it.
I don't mess with it either. The first time I see it, I'm not giving no warning. I'm throwing the X up like that. See ya.
Boom. All right. So, SneakerCon recap. That's what we're talking about right now. We're not talking about turtle doves. We're not talking about drape the cock on a fresh restock. Like, that's not going to happen. We are talking about SneakerCon Chicago. SneakerCon Chicago. And
Domberg.
it was amazing. It was amazing. It was a 2-day event. Now, for me, I felt like it was a little low energy, but I felt like it was spread out over 48 hours rather than 24 hours. So that's maybe the reason for some of the difference. Hey, and Lucid OG, Jaden ENT, thank you so much for doing that. And, I know it was a little awkward. I'm like, hey, what's up? Here's a camera right in your face. Let's talk about it. So Jaden ENT is, 13, 14-year-old youngin', and sit down and talk about kicks. But so anyway, it was an amazing event. There was a basketball game, and while the rookie game and the 3-point deal was the actual basketball game was actually pretty good and exciting. And I was able to hook Maul in to do the stats, so I didn't have to. So
you were able to what?
Hook Maul in on the stats so that I didn't have to.
Oh no, that was probably the worst part of it.
I didn't have to do it.
Talk about being exploited.
Yeah, and so I saw, and I did get to see that $20,000 frag. And I was walking with JC when I saw that, and he was like, "Yo, that's not a good shoe." And we just kept walking, and I just took it for what I understood that to be. So there was that red frag. Have y'all heard about that red frag that sold at SneakerCon in Chicago for $20K?
Yeah.
And all I've heard so far is that it was fake. But yeah, so I got to link up with Thriller. I got to meet Kikadao. Got to meet so many people. But I will say that the energy, I felt like the show was a little bit more kind of dispersed. Because the show there wasn't the panels. It was just a little different. But I think that because it was a 2-day event, it kind of spread out a little more. Maul, thoughts?
I thought it was good. It was nice to link up with Kev. It was nice to link up with yourself, meet some other folks who we hadn't met before, albeit we had them on the show, like Kikadao. It was nice to link up with Sneakerhead Clothing Line, Thriller from Manila. I didn't see Marcus though.
Cerebral Kicks.
Yeah, Cerebral.
Definitely got the link up with Cerebral Kicks. We got the hand Matt his first pair of Yeezys, which was a very special moment, which I'll be featuring on my vlog once I actually get 2.5 minutes to, unpack and get cracking on that. But you're right, the energy was lacking. I did get, kind of coerced to do stats for both Saturday and Sunday somehow or another, but use it as an opportunity to plug us. So I guess, made the best of it. The Sneaker Box podcast, we did that for a little bit, but Caesar was preoccupied. He had other obligations as well, so I don't even know how lit that was. It went really quick though, I will say that. Before I knew it, it was already 5, 6 o'clock, and to go into the city, which was awesome. Day 2, like you said, the basketball game was better than day 1. And that went even quicker. So I mean, before I knew it, we were at the airport chilling, waiting for our flights.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
No,
the whole weekend went by, super fast. It was a great time, and we had a great dinner with some awesome people. Got to meet so many people. So many that I don't want to name because I know that I'm going to miss people. But, right. It was just such a great time. It felt like damn near a superstar. That's how, people, that sit in the front row of a basketball game and things like that, you get to hang out with people that you never thought that you would ever meet, and people are actually down to earth and super cool, and nobody's full of themselves. It was a great weekend, man. Everybody was super cool. I didn't think that there was, well, maybe there's one incident. We're not going to get into it, but past that, everything was great. Some of the best laughs I've had all year, honestly.
It took me a while to put that one together, but yeah, it was one incident.
You gotta bring up something and then not even talk about it. How y'all gonna do something like that now?
I got to sign shoes, man. I got to sign shoes. I got Jaden ENT. Shout out for letting me sign those Vans you got there, and this checkerboard. And also got to sign I got to sign a pair of anniversary 11s. You know, like that was so damn cool. Yeah. You know, like,
woo.
Oh man, you know, that was a really interesting. It was just such a good experience. You know, like I get to take pictures with people, and like that idea that like, hey, can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, yes, we can. Let's take a picture. And,
Yes,
you know, it's a very humbling experience for like a moment, like, you know, like people want to hang out, like I just want to take a picture with you. That's super cool. You know, and I don't even know how it's overwhelming. You know,
right.
even thinking.
It's definitely not about the sneakers, right? So I mean, I think that's the one consensus that you'll grab from myself and Kevin is we don't go to buy shoes. I said a shoe at SneakerCon. That's false. I bought one in New York, but I've gone to Cleveland. We went to the Bay Area. I've gone to this one, and I haven't bought a single shoe. It's all about the interaction, the networking, putting a name and a voice behind the people that you interact with on a daily basis on social media. I mean, that's why I go. It's the networking and the experience.
Right, and that's what I got from the deal as well. Was it's about people, it's about community, it's about the culture, about the history of the shoe, seeing stuff, meeting people. You know, I have yet to buy a shoe. Atlanta, Lauderdale, Cleveland, the Bay, now Chicago, I haven't bought a shoe yet. Came real close this time, but the ATM was out of money. Have you, Cass, have you ever been to a SneakerCon?
Yeah, and I've never bought a shoe. Like, I usually go to see what everyone's wearing, and then, you know, I'm just interact with the people and talk to people and ask them, you know, about their shoes and their collections, and really just, you know, I'm like starstruck usually. Like, I'm like, oh, that's the grill right there. Oh, I missed that grill for sure. You know, so I'm salty a lot when I leave, but, you know, it's a great experience altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I've only copped one. I copped those Paul Georges, and that was on the way out.
Oh, in Cleveland, yeah.
Oh.
You almost copped those Masters, though.
Yeah, we talked you out of that one.
Danger close. Close. Those the Master Air Max 1. I wanted that shoe so bad.
I almost copped those LeBron SB8s. Preheat.
Yeah, but they had that scuff.
Yeah, that turned me off. Yeah.
But I think at the end, the reality of it is like, I mean, I know a lot of people are buying shoes. I know a lot of people are selling shoes. But like for us, going and meeting people, like there was a Soul firm. I can't name everybody that I got to sit down and talk to.
No, it was a lot. It really was.
Yeah, and it was so cool.
Even when we first got there, hanging out in the lobby and you know, linking up with everybody out there, like,
yeah, I mean, it's
dangerous to start naming names because you're bound to forget somebody. So
exactly, that's
you know,
why
I'm just everyone that I interacted with and saw at SneakerCon. You know, shout out to you.
Yeah, for real. All right, so we got about 3 minutes left, and that's the wrap up on SneakerCon. Anybody have any last minute questions for Cass? I mean, we got her on here. We have a very unique opinion from a very unique source, and I think it's really cool.
Cass,
I would like to thank her.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
You coming to Dallas for SneakerCon?
Oh no, thank y'all for having me and letting me share my different experience with shoes.
You coming to Dallas for SneakerCon?
I want to. It's like July 8th, the beginning of July.
Yeah,
July 8th.
Yeah.
July 8th, yeah.
Make it happen.
I want to.
You ought to
right
do
down the street.
It's worth it for sure.
And Marcus needs a friend.
Yeah, I don't have any friends. My boys are leaving me hanging. For the
please.
You left us hanging twice. You left us hanging twice. And Chicago.
3 out of 4.
But I'm going to LA. I'm going to LA.
Better go to LA.
When you buy the ticket,
show me the ticket. Show me the ticket.
Diana.
Yeah, Diana.
She's gonna be down there too, right?
Yeah, she'll be here. Ryan Swinger will be here. Dre Day Kicks should be there.
I love them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, they all gonna be here. Yeah. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. And Sneakerhead Clothing Line is gonna be here as well. So I forgot about him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, around the horn. And then Marcus takes us out, right? Yep. So for me, shout out to the usual suspects and Miss Cass. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for coming with us here on a Tuesday. I know it's an off day, and shout out to Pino. Hey, Pino, thank you so much for gonna fill in for me. But then everything kind of got crazy, so it happens. But thank you so much for that. And do not forget, if you're gonna get shoe cleaner products, make sure you get Rejuvenator, and make sure you use Monday Midsole as a product code. You'll get 10% off. They have wipes and everything you can possibly think of. And these people, Deadstock and Co. It's super dope. They have a Cubs shirt too, so I'm hoping that they make every team because it's super dope. But Kev,
all right, I want to mention this, just kind of to put it on everybody's mind. Everybody knows that Jumpman Bostic just had a surgery, a very expensive surgery, in which the Department of Police in Detroit are not going to take care of an accident that he had on the job that he had to have surgery on for his knee. I don't know if everybody's following that, but there is going to be a GoFundMe set up. We're going to partner up with the Sneaker Box podcast as well as Soul Food Sneaker Talk, and we're going to get that foundation set up so it can go directly to the hospital. So if you have anything, it will be coming up probably in the next week or so. So just keep that in your mind. Also, just shout out to our sister channels, Soul Food Sneaker Talk. You can catch them tomorrow at 8:00. Sneaker Box podcast. I see Francis in here. You can catch them on Sundays at 7:00. And then also Sneaker Files. And then shout out to everybody that we met in Chicago. It was a crazy dope weekend. It was great meeting everybody.
All right. Ms. Cass, do you have anything to shout out this evening?
Oh, of course. So I just want to shout out everybody that's in the chat. Thanks for tuning in and listening. And all of y'all bring something really great to the table, in my opinion. So I like seeing everybody's, social medias. And thanks to you all. And of course, lastly, my CNK family. So that's Takara and Channing. So, check us out, Chicks and Kicks. Yeah.
Woo woo.
Oh,
well, first and foremost, always want to shout out the chat, the usual suspects. Definitely appreciate you guys altering your schedule and hanging out with us on a Tuesday evening. I almost forgot myself that it's Tuesday. I was thinking, oh man, what do I got tomorrow? But want to shout out to Rejuvenator. Want to shout out to Sneaker Shields. Want to shout out to Tiger Shark. Some of the top sponsors right there. Want to shout out my brothers once again, Kevin and Dan. The weekend was amazing. I can't thank you enough. That made the trip worth it. Obviously, that was kind of like a last minute decision for me. It was rush. And even as I thought I was going to take off, things started to bring me back, and was able to make it, and extremely happy that we did. Did want to shout out Tracy once again for the dope magazine. It's got like 700 different sneaker stickers in here, which is really, really great. It's a pricey book, and she just gave it to us, so I definitely appreciate that. And then we'll just kick it off to the old man before we get past his bedtime.
All right. Well, first I want to shout out to fellow H-Town Cash for coming on the show. I really appreciate you for coming on. I really do.
Thanks for inviting me.
We've been talking about this for a while, so I'm glad you came. Shout out to my three brothers who left me, who went to Chicago without me.
Left you.
I still got love for y'all, but that's how y'all do the old man. Y'all do the big brother wrong and stuff and do the dirty. It's okay, because y'all knew I was going to pull all the ladies, so y'all didn't want me to go. It's all good.
Hey, you can have them all.
Yeah, bro.
But
you can fight that one out.
Yeah, for real. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Exclusive Sneak Shop. It's here in Texas, in Dallas, Texas area. It's actually in Mesquite, where I went to school. They have a sneaker show coming up on Sunday, and they actually invited me to be their special guest as well as judge their on-foot heat. So that's going to be pretty dope. Brian, hope I see you there. Diana, all my local DFW folks, I hope I get to see y'all there. But SneakerCon Dallas will be going down even though my brother's gonna leave me hanging again.
Oh boy,
I'll be in there by myself, but you know, it's all good. Hopefully I see some of y'all there as well. And with that being said, man, appreciate the usual suspects for hanging out with us again, as y'all do always. Chat was lit, as it is every Monday. It's Tuesday this time, but you know, y'all were great again. And we'll see y'all next Monday. If Maul doesn't leave his purse anywhere, we'll be good next Monday.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Killed that though. Shout